Nonsia babusia memu achemu akwa bamra Adom 106.3 asempa 94.7 asante mantemu ye Ishira FM 104.5 anapa nonsia kase bonsem hodo ya to yembo ate aboabo no ana magye adwa de so mo se yen kase bo yedi nka ne dem na nsem no de obetie bi ene se Ghana mampanyi na nado dan kwakufu ado de adehwede akwa masofo a ono ne wapa no se o mehwe sika sam so se Oh my Ghana, the economy at the Japan's among her, so a man of Edge and Nasso, Sanso, now commercial bedroom 1.4 dipa, and Crombe Jokua. One more barber share, a Sabaya, a UT bank, any banker who will be a good no, a moon, a moon penny for to me a year. Yabako Santimante Munsua, and ye, Yabako Brono Bacoso. Now, Sunday, Omoka quantity upon some, now Shanko won't even know Cassadi Moto, and I pay for no one more yari more day, no one more to swap, no the Moko PM, our sabia foforo birum ka we no ho anam de so mo say yen kase bo ye din kai ene de na hyede so say dependable herba home yo makofa Adom malakio ye betu malaria se deku na ho ato wo no ekura mi mu abrane Adom natural tonic so e mojedru a be ma moja so ye kroje na ho de abamu Adom natural ma Mr. ne capsule so ye memedru be ma ukosina nim no wate ato a wo ho obu ane de ntimi peje nti kura wo hi Adom natural ma Mr. ne capsules Adom ne dika capsules ne Mr. so ye medru fichikro mu hawo wo abu nsensa me bi de ni tum na anu nansa na atwa wodro ya Adom lady care capsules na meshta pe binom na dependable de ni so do ho to amso eyeyie momo milk powder se anope breakfast meal bi a wodi bia na momo milk powder say ye oat say ye wheat tom brown ene akora kokokora na betete ama no afa bi fra na enye de akora no de no bodo num say to oh so the momo pada afra amano ennom Eco Bank the Pan African Bank for sika beto sika ye hodwo odi to hono no nya afro betetete hunu bia afie bosom beso na sika da kafia sa no manum ne da ho fa sika beto Eco Bank no ma ho ma bosia so na apo be ma obi na de atere bodwuma go say to fango papa nya fango ne fango bi de nsuo nko an fra obi de wotra ne se esa ope fango be cha ma de be ma engine mu ayeda eyegwa wakache na abenya bia DBS sufficient nei sabra no ne panta body boda so 2x6 2x4 ne hwan atwam wasi atwam na ani biaba no mo fa losing trestles engu dan so ma na edan ne nya hoden no nsuo to awia bo ehum tuo edan no peme so mpa na won fa nchens papa so NSMP wo so enka ho sidi heba fo mpanimfo se sabra ya oh my Ghana ye COVID-19 wo premium booster wo mu sidi heba capsules no mpanimfo mu nwemu agye atum se eye immune booster na COVID-19 supplement so kra no ka ho bi ntino pebinom na fa sidi ointment so akobobo ma na africhi wachiri bremu sisi na ye mo amye ntrase adwuma no nwurodu fi a wadwade awie no atibi na de abo sisi no achi ade beche no na ho ato sa adwuma ko yada ma ene kura me mu a me de kase bo di nka ne de esomwo wo hia me aye afreme anoche wa ba adwa se wa fe me mfa nsam ne mu enchemu ema ho Ghana mampanyi His Excellency na nado dan kwakufu odo ade afuto ni adeswade ato my Ghana afuto samfo ni munyamfo kedofo wiata anim se said your COVID-19 abeya ye komu be afentem nie no ama my Ghana esika sem na agensrepe ama chese dwade hu nsem ayi bisi basa so bi mpofiri memro diske begro mayimu so wa be investment anu wadwene hu mienu sanse ekura COVID-19 wo so de so dwade aye den nenso wo so ogidie pa wo so afo yi muntino asabo de disa adwuma pa no wo ye no wo meto aso sanse wo no woni mu de e no wo akwan a wo de ndem begu akwan mu sabayi a o my Ghana economy atete apansa mbesa fa na ntuma pa efra na Ghana mampanyini de sa kokoboi e ma so afo yi a na ya bra na wo so ne nsama na so afenemu na wasoi na wa free dwumadi ase na so wato dwumadi so my Ghana ye foto samfo no sese ekwan bi obefa so ya my Ghana ye sikasem ene ya bra bomu nsem besa fa ntuma pa efra no osoafo ehwe na wonye.
Everyone who watched him on national television can understand why I had little choice but to renominate him to serve another 4 years as Minister for Finance, and why by the grace of God he will be at the end of my second and final term of office the longest serving finance minister in the history of the Fourth Republic. Over 2 days, he exhibited clarity of thought, a clear understanding of how to grow an economy and what prospects the economy holds for the Ghanaian people. He highlighted what public service means to him and outlined the plans he has to help revitalize the Ghanaian economy and restore it to the kinds of growth and expansion witnessed before the onset of COVID-19. Mr. Finance Minister, I congratulate you heartily on your appointment, and I'm sure you know that the Ghanaian people are expecting you to put the economy on a sound footing once again and help lead it out of the ravages of the pandemic. On my part, I'm looking forward to working with you over the course of the next 4 years as we seek to protect our progress and transform Ghana for all. Ultimately, what the people of Ghana are expecting is a visible improvement in their standard of living. The Ghanaian people have given us 4 more years to do more for them. So as you assume your position in government, I urge you to provide leadership that will ensure that the work on which we are embarked benefits the progress of our nation.
Where Ghana man penny His Excellency Nana Demko Kufuor na enu achi no na woka ka soafo yi say free bro boni din so meto na dwuma pa wo yeso no se de ne amasi bebubo mu hwe yade a wo yade ye nam so ma ne kopie mu US abrochima mu so okojara hwe eno kra da nchen a wo ba be appointment and vetting committee no wo mo se de ne wo si twi papa yi na anu wo mo koba no ano a na kire se Nyankopon na de ne ho afofi na bibia koso to tinti adwuma na wo be ye no wo fa akoma pa enye.
I swore into office Kenneth Nanayao Kuntun Kunkun Oforiata, Ken Oforiata to all and sundry, the last man standing, as Minister for Finance. Today's event means that I have now completed the construction of the government of my second term, having earlier sworn into office 29 substantive ministers and 16 regional ministers. The circumstances surrounding Ken Oforiata's appearance before the Appointments Committee of Parliament are well known, and I'm happy that he has recovered fully from his medical condition and is back, hale, hearty, and raring to go. We thank God for his mercies. He created, as usual, some history, becoming the first minister in the life of our nation to have been vetted for 2 consecutive days, acquitting himself admirably in the exercise.
Where Ghana man penny His Excellency Nana Demko Kufuor de wabra na woma oswafo hwe sikasem so Kenoforiata so afenemu na waso na enu achi no na Kenoforiata so che na ni so aso se Ghana man penny ye ne mugidie biem na wasan ede adwano ma no se wonto aso so my Ghana fotosanfo no asebo se do betumi ayade aba my Ghana ye sika ho ban bia no obeye se swafo.
The last 125 days have been surreal since I got COVID in November of last year. I can only express my gratitude to God for his healing grace and the prayers from all corners of the country. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President, for the confidence reposed in me to be with you these next 4 years. I also like to thank the parliamentarians. I thank my colleague ministers. Mr. President, for the past 4 years, you have embarked on a journey to grow the economy, create decent jobs, and provide social protection for the vulnerable in our society and improve the socio-economic conditions of our people. The resilience of our country and people and your remarkable leadership enabled us to weather the COVID-19 storm better than our peers. Mr. President, we could not have successfully without the support of our key domestic and international partners, including Parliament, our social partners, namely organized labor, CSO employers, the media and faith-based organizations, and our development partners and Chief Director. Mr. President, I assure you that I'll continue to serve with integrity and to protect the public purse. Through the Obatampa Ghana Cares program, we will implement your vision to modernize, transform the economy, and build a strong Ghanaian enterprise and businesses. Mr. President, the work ahead will be monumental, and we are not naive regarding the effort required. This is our moment to rise up and build.
Amai Ghana ye foto sanfo wo ne manyamfo Ken Oforiata ne ne kotie na abusua yenkɔ mrahye bedwam mrahye bedwam mo acha mehene edi mrahye bedwan wani mapa nipa nkro ba bedwaku a wono betena se ne waye hwehwemu afa UT Bank ne Uni Bank ekwane a Amai Ghana esika kora bia ba ta afa asoje wo mo license free wonsam ema sa esika kora bia egu ye na mbeka ya Odimonyamfo Mahama Yarega ena mpanifo di krata no sman man bedan mrahye bedwanom na wabre bedru ye ma twe ho daura afedi ejebo anya bedru ya okọ Oban Ghana ye mrahye bedwamu a sumana baben ye no ena waye mrahye bedwuma chia mehene apaw abedwoko no awie na wonom enie Sandy Pankri, one etitani obedi woman anymore. A dom Cassia and Band, then when you for Joseph for say was one hair, a Joe Wise assembly making. And I feel crano, a deputy majority leader, Alexander Fenyo Markins, Wakan Wubi. Marcebe Janu, Gemma for your West Kadukatai, Joe Gatti, Wakan home, Wakai North, Marcebe Jani, Patrick Yabo, Makan Wubi, and your Boka South, Marcebe Jani, Samuel, Atachia, which the Mubia Freedom Kumano, one at Abramun Sono, one more Benjamin Ebiane, deputy minority leader, James Kuluchi Aveji, Wakan, Afe minority spokesperson on finance, Castle Atofo and Ekahubi, deputy ranking member on finance, Isaac Adongo, and it Chima North, Yamarshebe Elizabeth, of Oswajare. Now, woman in Ekawa, one bomb what Trase, now I require Bafasa Yamu, now what day, and if you're mooning in Anu, Yababadam, Rashebe now say Bibi woman, and a Namso, Emma, UT Bank, Living Banking, Crat every one Mosa, as I acquire Courageous one, and you know the Baba Tuja, Sanya Mabisu and Chaye Wamu, and in Ababa, Tesabaya, Marshebe Jano Betrabo, Homa Dena Fay, why yes, I Mununa, Babia, Susan, anybody who never found one of Huna, Wabra, Marshebe Jamachi Mehene, Airport, Kuno, in Samu Tujano, in TV.
Unruly, that the third ruling is that consistent with prior parliamentary practice, I may exercise my discretion to provide for occasions in the sub-judice room, and this may be permitted in order to prevent a real and substantial danger of prejudice to a proceeding, and to ensure that a member, in making reference to that matter, does not seek to pass judgment on or prejudice the matter. In conclusion, consequently, honorable members, it is my ruling that admitting and laying of the petitions do not contravene the rule on sub judice. That a committee of parliament, which I had ruled earlier on to be a committee of 7, be a committee of 9, chaired by the Honorable First Deputy Speaker. The committee is directed to consider the petitions and duly report to the House at the commencement of the second meeting.
Marshebe Jam Machia Mehene with the Munyan for Urban, Kingsford, Sumana, Babene, and Yokoti, everyone Yoka Sante Mantemwedra, said she do my Siemens no emo. The Hodom no Krabis were friends at Tekura number 2. Now, to me, for one more, must say, at Chesagan and the one Kawa would ye, Mampany, woman who no Monkobo must say, Ewa Ghana, yes, and Wachi, and you was now the band is almost a rare. I come ho. Almost a quine yanya quantan time, panty, a macama, honty, one more dear, and your motto, who could motor and I say, when I were a guy who couldn't. Mantia no motto no, Jaja, guess, no almost a bosho. Now motto no. And no say somebody had an ambulance. And yes, will be Yaris see an answer walk will be. Never somebody the ba Ayarasabia, Jurabaya Sabia, not different Tekura. And one could be Pruman Copomo to pa and yes, any part never to call him. And also cried and she almost says to Tinibidaho. Now says to Tinino, Crano to the beer, a motor who could dress to Tinanoa. Now Cabrane, you don't know what to call what you suno. And some of us have a somewhat to the Atomoko, who dear Chansuno. Dear Rocco to motor so Edwoko. No, I have one papa and Jabayan can Maniano. And your name Aminu. Saba my own Kwamo, a chip company here buoy. O mesi bi mo no fa na esefo mra ho sebaya wo mo yade no en ha obo ho enfru moto entwa kwan enko adwira ban yare sabia
se moto ya de moto ya na so moko ya waka no wa dise epe moto no bitina awo dia waka na ne batina ana oba sutina na chi na okutano e de na akọ so boso wa na de na akọ o mu kwatemi ana eto asa akọ adwira eni yare sabia wa bread ya bre bata ya de bre yare so ya bre badra na ajwa de ani de ya de nkura de se motokin
tambe kura mennu ya ba ko ya de ya de no ko suboso ya pase ya mfa no ko ya na to ko wu ko so kwan so ya ntama de na ko asiten mba ko sa wo ho wa yare mia me na edi no ko ye ambulance na wo mo ko fire na wo ma fra adwurafo na wo ma de ambulance aba fire seboso na mede no kwa adwira anganya nyakopon na ayi ya nke saada no kai ayeye me kwa ne nye
ano no boy atimamufu bia wonom ewa atakura na eno achi no ane ebopini atakura adikuro ana ono so kasa ana wo kire se ane sa wo hayo mbobobobo so yi o beye mfie du ne akire kura ni eti sese no se yade ka obi no manko adwira ana se asorobosu na wo manko akwaje yaresha ane nipa kura da hodom ana wo firi mintu se wo de wo sere anya hwe kura chip compound twetwapu abi kura na mpanifo mesi emo mo sanse ekurom hodom no enipa hodom a wo betumi ayare a wo behia yarehwe
Baha Fiedo Mecano February 1981 Ediba Yania Yarabiawa Ubi area Yesia Jura na clinic bina Mudi Soboso sa Quadra ya Montemi Angel Mose Hanuque Jura so Yania Sabiawa ana kwanu sinye so bi yare a na se odi moto odi tena moto so yesi obi tena kiri no tano ansana wat me adu ya sabia ewe jura so yem se ye haun pa ne ya ni ya sabia ana ya ni kwan ya kwan nye o ye campaign for the editu munim ne ai party for no MP ne MC ana wo mun na ka kiro mu ai bawa na ye MP ana bamba suna ye MC to o mu se ye banya aba pemede o em se fien de bebre ya nya ya san bian me ka kiro mo se o mum bomadi na mai yar sabiano o mo me doctor a so obi area na ye droha eman na ya kwa ye tia wa ejura
ano no wei aya atakura wonom ehene no wakire se wo mu hia mo papa anya bia chief compound de penifo emfa emre wonom Evelyn owusu ansa e the message about Facebook wasina na atakuromfo wonom ehia ambulance panty bre wonom ebi na Calvin Male enso se in fact Ghana party was your ton no obi age ne share edition bottom Christian Ama ese wa look 1981 pa eti edia pa na se wonom enhwe ni mu ebiem dia pa America na se wo mo mbramo chip compound zanso mo yare a on be fa plan ko US akwaja yarehwe na wonom aba na afen so no Felix Amase sikaje nkoa Gracia nkoa Elizabeth eyi pastor ano pastor de ba say heaven power ho anti Ghana mpanifo mbeko bidie na Elizabeth say wonyini enso wo de so bedu heaven wa heart na ha na do heaven sanse omoni biri omobo omadwuma no omobo omadwuma pa ajobo atima say nyame nko na betumi akire busua ensam no de si wo hom na dependable herbal home akofa Adom malakyo bedwa so betuma malaria say Adom na chato ne kensu moje dro kroje Adom na chama mesa ne capsules eye meme dro kama pa Adom ne dike capsules ede ne mesa so eye me dro onso ti Adom no no huru say obetumi do ho atoso sanse dependable herbal home for na diaba momo pada sa no pay eye MOMO breakfast meal bia de bia for bi picture so de kanum nenye de ekobansi for sika beto ho no mo ho ema go say tofango papa fa gu shemu DBS roofing sheet to chance papa na fa wan fa aluminium trusses bi enwu dan so ma no ja nua na ebehu no gu asom no cd herba so mo capsules no ye meal booster na ointment so honam bi oye for bi chichi na enko abusia sanjuma ko yada ma ene kura bi mu amde kase bodi nka ne dai ebro ne Adom jaso nsem no press center na kwasi asempa listo wa kodwofo dwo hobi kofi asangira machi owie ya wodimrika wo kwa no just go so otualai ebeka me ne awana e wo fidua mu hayo won se mo kwa breaker ne abonwom eti na nwom na nsada anyesu ya no ohusem na mebo de bekoye ne sa awana na ebo ehonom na wodom ade Adom jaso nsem no ebefiri abre wo Facebook live ebedam no anya bia hwehwe de so sa utwam ho abetuma ba fa na mom COVID-19 protocol ni edi so ura hodom anu asho mask yisi ho sanitizer na de bia fa honsa kama ushia me aya frame anoche wa pa ajwa se wa macro
Abra yegusua de nkabom ekwantia COVID-19 yi. Ecobank ema wa kwanya ahodo a wode betena fie. Abon ho ban na watumi de usikasem ahye wo a wonsem. Fa Ecobank Mobile